Okay, let's just jump right in. We're talking about shopping for healthy food at, well, one of the biggest stores on earth, Walmart. And yeah, it can feel like a huge mission, with aisles that seem to stretch on forever. But stick with me, because today we're going to crack the code. It's a question we've all probably asked ourselves, right? You walk in and you're just bombarded with thousands of products, all this bright packaging, confusing labels. Everything is screaming for your attention. It's so easy to think that finding anything truly healthy in a place this massive is, well, impossible. But here's the good news. It is absolutely not impossible. Actually, it's pretty simple once you have the right map. And that's what this is. It's your guide to navigating that maze so you can fill your cart with total confidence. So, our little shopping trip is going to start with the most important step of all, cracking the food code. Because let's be real, healthy doesn't mean the exact same thing to everyone. Understanding the different ways to look at food is the real key to making choices that work for you. One of the first tools you can use is something Walmart actually created itself. It's the Great For You icon. Think of it like a little cheat sheet, a shortcut that Walmart puts on certain foods to help point you in the right direction based on nutrition. So how does a food get this little green seal of approval? Well, it's basically a two-part test. First, the food has to be something you'd want to eat more of anyway. Fruits, veggies, lean meats, that kind of thing. And second, it has to have limits on things like saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars. It's a pretty simple system, more of the good stuff and less of the other stuff. And this brings up a really important point. There are different ways to read a label. Let's call them lenses. On one hand, you have the official lens. This is what Walmart's icon uses. It focuses on the numbers, the calories, the grams of fat, sugar, and so on. But then there's the ingredient first lens. This is a whole different approach. It's less about the numbers and more about avoiding specific ingredients, things like certain seed oils, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners. And listen, neither one is right or wrong. They just represent different priorities. Okay, so enough with the theory. Let's see how this all plays out in the real world. Welcome to the snack aisle, the place where it's super easy to get tripped up and where having our two lenses is going to come in handy. So if you're looking through that official lens, maybe your goal is weight loss, you're basically on a treasure hunt for low-calorie treats. And honestly, Walmart has some amazing finds. We're talking Halo Top ice cream for just 140 calories, these oat-based creamsicles for only 70 calories, even gluten-free bagels that come in at 150. It's all about getting that snack satisfaction without blowing up the calorie budget. But what if you're using the ingredient first lens? Well, your shopping cart might look a little different. You'd probably be grabbing the Chomps beef sticks because they're 100% grass-fed. You'd pick up Jackson's sweet potato chips because they're cooked in avocado oil, not something like sunflower oil. Or for something sweet, a Larabar, which uses real fruit and nuts instead of just natural flavors. See, here, the quality of the ingredients is what really matters. This whole idea is perfectly captured in a super simple swap. Take barbecue sauce. Your typical brand? It might be loaded with over 10 grams of sugar per serving and usually has high fructose corn syrup. But if you do a quick label check, you'll see something like Stubbs Original has only 5 grams of sugar and no high fructose corn syrup at all. Same product, totally different ingredient list. That's an easy win. All right, let's leave the pantry behind and head over to the refrigerated and meat sections. Because no matter which lens you're using, there's one number on that label that's a true powerhouse for pretty much any health goal: protein. And focusing on protein isn't just some fitness trend. As guidelines from places like the Highland Hospital show, a high-protein diet is often a critical part of a medical plan to help people heal and get proper nutrition. It's fundamentally important for keeping your body strong and, a big one, helping you feel full. So when you're scanning those labels for a real protein punch, what's a good number to look for? Keep your eyes peeled for this one: 24 grams. That's a serious amount of protein for a single serving, and it's a fantastic benchmark for a truly high-protein product. And you can find that magic number all over Walmart if you know what to look for. The Salatzer turkey sausage and the Oikos Pro yogurt drinks both hit that 24-gram mark. But even if you don't hit 24 exactly, there are tons of great options like the Crave frozen meal with 23 grams, plant-based Vegas shakes with 21 grams, or those grass-fed chopsticks that pack 10 grams of protein plus some healthy fats. So, we've navigated the aisles, we've decoded the labels, we've powered up with protein. What does this all add up to? How do you actually build your own personal strategy for every single shopping trip? It really all comes down to a simple 3-step plan. First, define your goal. Decide which lens you're using today. Is it about calories or is it about ingredients? Second, read the whole label. Don't just stop at the big calorie number. Check the protein, check the fiber, and give that ingredient list a quick scan. And third, prioritize protein and fiber. These two are the absolute champions of keeping you full. They're what will keep you feeling satisfied and energized. At the end of the day, it's not about finding one single perfectly healthy food, because that doesn't really exist. It's about building a shopping cart that actually reflects your personal goals. So we'll leave you with this question to think about on your next trip to Walmart. What does healthy mean for your shopping cart?